everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion, plays Abiding by AFTERBIRTH Plus. We're playing Eden runs, and I'm loving life as I play these Eden runs, and I got chocolate milk in mom's pad. Sounds like a recipe for a good Monday night. FHGWQZB4. We're gonna have to be a magician to convert this into a decent run. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, speed 1.01. That's some good shit right there. Sign me up for that shit. Not amazing, but relatively solid. I'm looking at my range, 24.73. That's some irrelevant shit right there, I'm looking at my rate of fire, and I'm seeing 38, and I'm going, that's some potentially, like, sort of mediocre shit right there. Maybe work on your message before signing me up for that right there. This joke's run its course, but I have not yet gotten to the most damning stat of all, 2.68 damage. Not exceptional. However, in spite of all this, chocolate milk is going to allow us to work with our relatively poor damage to make something better. And in fact, I actually don't know how damage works with chocolate milk. I'm assuming that a fully charged shot deals some multiplier, basically, of 2.68. So instead of doing 2.68, maybe a fully charged shot is doing like 8 damage or something like that, which, you know, economically from a time perspective might not be that amazing, but from the perspective of at least it doesn't take 15 hits to kill an enemy, psychologically that can be very useful for us. I mean, the luck stat is fine in the whole scheme of things. We can work around it at least, or even if we can't work around it, it doesn't really matter. We don't have a choice, so we're gonna have to work with it. But I would love to improve... Our HP's okay. I would love to improve our DPS. This guy's got to get frozen as all hell. And you know what? Great room to pop the Magician card. That is scary, that we were unable, with like a fully charged shot, to kill that, that spider before it got down to business to defeat the Huns. I don't know whether tap shooting is appropriate here. I never know, actually, with chocolate milk whether tap shooting is appropriate. I'm gonna say something here that is gonna surprise you. We may die on this Ragman fight. My dog, the Man of Rags, has barely taken damage. He's like 30% dead. He's spawning up to 4 spiders, or at least allowing up to 4 spiders to stay spawned. His #1 prime fucking directive is just making more spiders. I hope we don't die. However, I think that the chance exists. Oh, trust the minded. Okay, I really thought that that was actually going to kill him and we would be invincible in the process, like the Mark Wahlberg film of a similar name. And I've whiffed with my bomb, which is probably step 1 on a compulsory crash course of fucking yourself over on this fight. The champion ragmen are absolutely fucking nuts, dude. Not as bad as a first floor champion mega fatty in greedier mode. Although, I have to be honest, maybe we're closing in on that, because to be honest with you, chocolate milk is actually like a pretty good item. And to be taking 45 minutes to kill this motherfucker is crushing me. By the way, why are these guys not exploding into coins? If you nerfed Midas Touch, may God have mercy on your soul. Midas Touch was a beautiful item that has never done anything wrong in its whole fucking life. And you're gonna shit on its legacy for nothing. You're doing it for nothing. Killing Midas Touch isn't gonna bring back your goddamned honey. You might... Oh, fuck. You might be saying NL. What are you doing? How can you die first floor Ragman? That's overly reductive. You're not looking at the situation as it stands right now. You got your head in the sand and you're trying to say, oh, it's nice down here. No. Play the seed, okay? See what happens when you fight champion Ragman on this seed. Do it without getting hit. Flawless it. See if I care at all. Because you know what? I'm going to overcome as well. Woody Guthrie. Shiny ball. We're actually at the point where 1 bomb would have done it. Dude, I mean, I'll take the L on that one. AG4AQWVX. We start with the nail this time. That's much better. We might as well start popping it immediately. I'll take the L on that one. That boss is too hard. I know I've only fought him once, but that is like some straight up greedier bullshit right there. How am I supposed to kill that dude? Infested is fine. If you can't kill that dude with base stats, relatively, you know, we're Eden, so it's not really base stats, but you get the idea. And chocolate milk. I got, what, like 1,800 hours in the game? I'm not saying the best player in the world just died against that guy. I'm just saying, like, that's a fucking hard first floor boss. Even as a second floor boss, you could be like, well, you know, you've had a chance to get some things out of the game. As a first floor boss, that's fucking nightmarish, man. Either way, this run is, like, almost too easy. I have to admit, I don't know what the freaking... Oh, now I do. It's like, I don't know what the red appendix is or whatever that item is called. But it's, I guess Tammy's head whenever you get hit. Dude, give me IV bag and then, like, bloody penny. Let's just steamroll the shit out of the rest of the game. I'm not mad, actually. And you know why I'm not mad? Because I'm the greatest dodger of all time. No, because, I managed to get 15% off of my car insurance by switching to Geico. No, because we're playing as runs that don't matter if we win. The only thing that matters is entertainment value. And like Bert Kaempfer, I make mad hits. You try to match wits. You try to hold me but I bust through. You shake a bake with tiny legs and look, I don't know the lyrics to 1 week. You may call me a poser for not knowing the lyrics to 1 week. But I owned Stunt, the 1998 Bare Naked Ladies album that 1 week is on. Don't try to tell me I'm a poser. I know the names of a couple of members of the Bare Naked Ladies. There's Stephen Page, Ed Robertson, red-haired man, Kevin something, playing the keyboards, and then bald guy who looks like I will look when I am 38 years old. Gord Downey's older brother. Younger brother? It doesn't matter, okay? The point is, these guys are annoying, but they're a hell of a lot more sane than the last enemy we fought. There we go. Matchbook for an evil upgrade. We get 1 non-troll bomb. That's beautiful, but you know what? Pretty good first floor. Nothing to sneeze at, around, or on. I'm gonna take a chance. It did find the secret room. The machinations of my genius are fully realized now. 2 sacks in the secret room as well, so we're up to... We got keys, we got our red hearts off it, and we don't have to pay to go to our curse room. Feeling pretty smart right now. Okay, you know what? I will use another bomb as a result of my idiocy, and didn't really work out, but if we went in there and we said 2 bombs for a spirit heart, would you be okay with it? It's somewhat inefficient, but I think I would be okay with it. What do you got for me here? Red hearts. Red hearts. I don't know why I said it like a pirate. I feel like I'm... Ooh, you know what? Wait, what? I think is actually not as good as the nail, but I'm going to use it anyway because I love offensive spacebar items, and this is new. Again, it's about getting funny situations here, creating entertainment, not solely securing the victory. That was a very stupid move on my part. You get extra range when you get Best Bud popped? I had no idea. Oh, this sucks. I thought that they were gonna get caught in the web there. We got here Mom's key. That's actually fine. We'll buy the spirit heart if this guy pays out, and he did. All right, let's do this. We got plenty of deal with the devil potential here. Give us some good stuff so that I can hold on to wait what, which I think is not a top tier spacebar item, but is probably like the best bean. Because you don't just use it once per floor. You can use it, or sorry, once per room. You can use it once per floor if you're me, and you forget. You can use it many times per room, which I think makes it actually usable. NL, are you okay? I am okay, but I do have a mild fever. I think I'm starting to come down with something. Who knows, dude? It is cold and or flu season. Mom's underwear. Thank God for that permanent range up. Oh, hello. You know what? We have a lover's card. We might be able to make this something beautiful. Mom's bottle of pills. We got the mom transformation on like the second floor here, so that's new. Obviously, like, Sin Robes is a big one for us here. Two of Hearts. Ace of Clubs. It's, like, completely different from what I asked for. Sin Robes. Gimpy. Also great. Check this out. We got unlimited bombs. And they're actually, like, high-range bombs. So I'm going to try to be a little scary here, but also pretty awesome, hopefully, to try something like that. Kill this dude. Okay, I'm going to play this guy. And the reason I'm going to play this guy is Gimpy could give us Spirit Hearts when we get hit. But I want the payout. Oh, this is so stupid. He's done it! The virus, that's not what we need. And then I got rid of wait what to hold on to mom's bottle of pills. Not a shrewd move on my part. However, there we go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take the nail with us. We got all 3 of those demon judgments to pay out. Suppose you think you should be proud of yourself or something. Well, I'm a little proud of myself. Like, I think it was ballsy to do it. Did we get much in the way of payouts? Honestly, yes. Gimpy is pretty good. That's actually pretty good as well, but Gimpy's pretty good. The virus, mom's bottle of pills gave us the mom transformation. The virus contributes to Spun. Very worst case scenario contributes to Spun. I'm realizing now, it's not like the cold sweat kind of realization where you're like, it turns out I'm bad at Isaac, and I just realized it. No, but it's the kind of realization where you're like, maybe we could have approached that Ragman fight in a different way. Like, what if we had just used Midas Touch, like, almost exclusively to kill Ragman? You think that would have worked? You think it would have had a chance? We're not doing very much damage with Midas Touch until we get money, but maybe. Gotta be honest, having a slow rate of fire combined with a pretty poor damage stat, not making me too confident in my overall, you know, killing power right now. Doesn't mean there's not room to grow, though. Oh, this is actually very good for us. I don't expect to deal with the devil here. We don't have deal with the devil precedent, for one. For two, I've been hit. So we're gonna have to rely on maybe a good item room, as much as it pains me to admit. The red heart is good. I mean, that's the, you know, half of the point of having Gimpy is that right there. We pop this, immediately get hit because I was like, oh, nothing can hurt me. And then pop it again. At least this time, both void portals were like, get out of here. Burcano is fine. It would be really, really good to get one of the syringes from this boss room that gives us damage. Any syringe is okay, because we can use it to contribute to Spun. Eventually, there's a decent chance that'll pay out. But one that gives us HP, or sorry, one that gives us DPS immediately is so much more important, if possible. We're fighting, actually, like, a shitty enemy. This is an enemy that's going to be really annoying, boss-wise, to kill. For a couple of reasons. I mean, one is the obvious. These fucking eyes. The other one is, I can't really get close enough to make Mom's knife work. In many ways, I probably don't even want to try to get close enough to make the Swarm Protector work. Although, that's really, like, my best way of dealing damage here. The fucking fly rotates so fast, it's almost impossible to get it to stick! Worth it, worth it, worth it. Okay, no deal with the angel or devil. We got growth hormones, though. It's the exact thing we asked for. And now, without even popping the nail, we got 5.53 damage. Rate of fire is still pretty bad. Like, worse than the average spawning rate of fire. Maybe worse than all spawned rate of fires except for the keeper. But the extra damage changes things drastically. It's got a cute sound to it. Yeah, I should take my temperature again. Once you start going, you're probably, you know, you're maybe, I'm not saying you're at like a 40 Celsius, which is 101.5 Jack FM in American Fahrenheit units, but you should probably go take your temperature just to make sure. Hi, NL, do you face the... Can't believe I'm taking questions from chat while I record here. Well, I did stream earlier today and just left the chat open. When you shower, do you face the shower with the water hitting your face or with it hitting your back? I'm like a 70% hitting the back kind of guy, 30% hitting the face kind of guy. I don't know why. It's just always, it's felt more comfortable, I suppose. Piggy bank is not very good for us right now. Thank you for asking that. Shower meta, like, whatever you're into, you're into. But when people tell me they like to sit down in the shower, that's when I'm like, where has Western society gone wrong? You're showering because you gotta be places where it's unacceptable to smell like you know, climbed out of ancient Greece's butthole. So go, you know, get your shower done in an economical fashion and move on with your life. I, for example, take 15-second showers. That's all you need. I'm joking, of course, that would be probably gross. But I don't know, there's like a weird, like, culture of, like, shaming with respect to showers. There's, like, one acceptable shower length, and that's 10 minutes. If you take a 5-minute shower, people go, 5 minutes, did you even get clean in there? If you take 15 minutes, people go, I mean, like, I'll let you in on a little male culture secret, because I have a huge demographic of women that watch these videos, and they're always asking me, NL, you're the greatest bastion of alpha male culture. Tell us what it's like to be, you know, a man. If you take a 15-minute shower, everybody, when you come out, is going to be like, hey, don't jerk off in my shower. You don't have to be jerking off to take a 15-minute shower. If anything, I just feel bad that you feel like the only thing that makes a shower worth standing in is the prospect of sexual release. A shower is a wonderful time. Just, it's relaxing. I wish that was better. It's therapeutic. You're getting clean. It's a chore, but it's a chore that, you know, is fun to take part in most of the time. This guy is too small. We're gonna hopefully maybe use Ace of Spades here. Or Ace of Clubs, sorry. Stop the shower shaming is all I'm saying. There have been other times, you know, sometimes I am a short showerer. Like, if I got places to be, I can knock out a shower in like 3 minutes. You get in, make sure you're covered in water. We're not going to use it here just because it's impractical. Make sure, you know, you basically rinse yourself up. You put the soap on. Rinse it off. You don't need more than 3 minutes for that. If you're doing things quickly enough, efficiently, 3 minutes is an acceptable shower. Another, you know, minute to dry off, get dressed, you're good to go. I'm not saying you're out the door in 5 minutes. I'm just saying, you know, it's not that unreasonable. Pretty good selection of bombs, actually. But I've been a 10-minute shower for a while now. I like to get in, you know, let the water hit you for a little bit, then you soap up, you wash it off, and then afterwards you take kind of a victory lap where you go like, hey, this fucking room, dude. This fucking room. Take a little victory lap and go like, that was a nice shower. You know what? You deserve this. And then I'd jerk off in the shower. No, then I just let the water hit me for a while until I feel like it's time that I have to leave. Blank card. I'm not really that interested. This is one of the runs where it's like, if you just look at the damage stat, you go, how's he having trouble with this run? But honestly, like, it's pretty bad. Virus? No. It's not a good run. Our damage is okay. Our DPS is not. That was bad. Range downgrade, huh? Like, our rate of fire is still below average for a starting character, so I'm feeling the burn there. Pandora's box on the caves, I will take. No, I will not. Yes, I will. Just gotta blow this up. Maybe we even want a battery charge. Let's see what we get first. And then, okay. We got a syringe. So we're gonna get spun. We got a luck downgrade. And a severe rate of fire decrease. But the damage upgrade is good. I don't know, dude. I mean, I wanted spun, but not like this. I'm displeased. However, in a way, to get damage at the expense of Thiers is not the end of the world, because Thiers upgrades, sometimes they're so plentiful they become useless. You know, you got no avenue to improve your Thiers once you get up and over the tier cap, so This does give us, if we're being optimistic, and I try to be, this gives us room to improve our rate of fire. If we're being pessimistic, once these bombs run out, we're going to find it very hard to kill enemies quickly, and we were already having a pretty tough time. I don't know what that is, so I will take it. Fishtail. It also stinks. Is that like, all of those items say like it stinks or something? I did not mean to walk into this enemy, but now he could possibly give us a demon heart for killing him. And we get our orbital. Our one orbital. The lowly sworn protector. Still helping us out, in spite of the fact that I just insulted it. A deal with the angel. Super bandage is fine. Scapular. You know what? I'm just going to be honest with you. We're going to fight the dude here. The angel. And I deliberately took damage. You know why I deliberately took damage? Because our best damage dealer by like 6 orders of magnitude is this fly here. Now we shouldn't get too sloppy with it. But it is making a big difference right now. So this key piece is going to give us a better deal with the angel chance for our future. We're going to head down. There's a chance we could have gotten the right tools to make blank card work here. I would never dispute that. Like, we might get them right here. Instead, we got a black heart, also very good. Dude, would it kill you to make Sworn Protector just always on? I would love to see it. It would actually be useful. So we're just holding out here. Honestly, like, this run is more than capable of getting a win. In order to do so, a rate of fire increase or a severe damage increase would be in order. I'll be honest with you, fruitcake is very, very good. Most of the fruitcake effects are, like, could not even be construed as negative. We probably should not stand right next to enemies, though. For some reason, the game chooses not to punish me for my insolence, and I very much appreciate that. I would probably get rid of our nail to pick up, like, red candle right now. Might seem a little short-sighted, but to be honest with you, I think that the red candle is actually, like, potentially very useful for us. It's a compromise. And it's a compromise that could hurt us pretty badly in the end, but alrighty. I see that you have touched me, and I somehow exploded and you did not die. I'm a little confused about the order of the events there. Feel free to submit a story with your side of the tale, and I'd love to hear it. We'll take those options. Better boss fight situations for ourselves, and you know what? I will take the compass as well at great personal expense. Well, I'm not paying for it myself, but I am, like, I'm paying from the past with our donation machine here. Now, there's options is kind of a ballsy play. In many ways, kind of a bad play, to be honest with you, because we are spending 15 cents to have one choice. Once you get it this late in the game, it's kind of like getting pay to play too late on a greedier mode run. Like, we're not really gonna gain too much out of it in all likelihood, but we could. If it takes a shitty item and adds a good option to it, then I'm okay with that. I know that people are probably going to be frustrated. They're going to be watching this and going, why is this idiot, like, deliberately taking so much damage? The run is garbage! I need to keep myself sane in order to eventually beat this run, okay? This is the worst I've ever felt after getting a Spun transformation. Just let me be miserable and find a way out of this pickle, okay? And this is one way to do it, and it did not work, and for that I will be eternally hateful. However, 8.85 damage, good. Rate of fire, about twice as bad as the average starting character. Not good. Although, you know, our flies and spiders are doing more damage. Good thing we spawn about 3 of those every 10th red chest. Just gonna be straight with you. We're not doing this room. Too much work. Too little payout. Probably too much HP lost. Alright, let's do this. We got 7 bombs and an Empress card. This is There's options working for us. Even without knowing what the other choice is right now, If Little Gish is the best, Little Gish is the best. Can we do that as Toad from Mario Kart? I am the best! Actually, Waluigi says that, I think. I am the best! Something like that. Okay, look, I've embarrassed myself with this Waluigi impression. Don't tell the dude from AGDQ. Either way. Yes, yes. Jump, and then get caught in the knife! He's on the razor's edge. If it ends up that we get a better item than Little Gish from this, though, there's options is paid for itself as far as I'm concerned. And there you go. We got a Thiers upgrade. It's a pretty sizable Thiers upgrade. And a deal with the devil, with the goat head, with Death's Touch, which ironically is going to make our rate of fire worse, but our damage is going to continue to get much better. And now with piercing shots, I'm happy. Still, like, rate of fire has a lot of room to grow, but this is quite good. And you might be saying, well, you went from 8 damage and 18 tier delay to 10 damage and 16 tier delay. That's not that amazing. Where you're wrong is, like, on paper you're not wrong. Let me just get that out of the way here. However, the real selling point here is the fact that we have piercing shots. So instead of having to hit every single enemy, we can hit, like, you know, a row of enemies at the same time. It makes an enormous difference in practice, I think. Now we can start to, especially with like a Deal with the Devil precedent and Goat Head, start to talk about, you know, getting the Pact, getting the Mark, working towards Guppy items. We are a little late in the game for that, but, you know, the dream could come true. If you're yelling at me, NL, you forgot that battery charge, for shame. Shame on you. Give yourself a little slap on the wrist. It's a bad habit to pick up that battery charge right there. See, I'm getting smarmy now. And when you get smarmy, that's how you know your run is starting to pop. If you go into the doctor's office, you're like, doctor, my son's starting to get smarmy. They'll say, don't worry, miss. It's a part of every young boy's life on the internet. He's just starting to pop. And she'll be, oh, thank God. I thought the day would never come. Here it is. I had to see if he broke into a Demon Heart. We're probably not gonna need too many more Demon Hearts, but we might as well, you know, like, due process is important right now. And actually, I just realized, yeah, we're actually getting a lot of value out of whatever that item is, the red appendix, as I called it when we started this run. Getting a lot of value out of that. It had already been pretty good for us. Ooh, chocolate milk. History quickly crashing through your milk. Chocolate milk. Can I interest you in a glass of milk? Now this is just chocolate milk, but with the lyrics exclusively being about chocolate milk. It's making light of a serious issue. Not racism, but internet memes. That's a joke. Yeah, we might as well. And we should not have used it yet, but we might as well have picked up the battery charge. It made no difference either way, really. But we're missing out on the damage here. So we're making, like, some very large tiers from time to time. What we're hoping to get is, you know, the little science, or the little horn tiers, which are science, are excellent. Apart from that, like, nose goblin tiers. Oh, I forgot we have Midas Touch. Took a lot of, like, damage in the process there, but got the Polaroid, and we got the Polavoid. Wow, that's embarrassing, but get the nail. Okay, sure. I mean, the Void, it's basically a strictly better version of the nail right now. Multi-dimensional, baby, we did not have to take. Time will tell if I regret it, I suppose. I'll spend 1 Spirit Heart to check this out. And I regret that immensely. So with the Guppy Dream being very low percentage right now, we're gonna just keep it cool on this floor, I think. The more Demon Hearts, the better. Don't get me wrong. Where are these Demon Hearts coming from? Oh, you know what? It must be Serpent's Kiss with fruitcake shots. That's extremely lucky. This floor is all about, except for maybe the Deal with the Devil. We'll see how that looks. This floor is all about getting HP back. So actually got very lucky. Sulfuric Acid Tears did a number on the enemy there. One more room, we'll get that battery charge. But once we've gotten our HP back, we can feel better about things and not be as worried as I am right now. In fact, we're almost there. Like, we've made it happen a little faster than I expected. We're going to take damage in the process, but since we've got the Polaroid now, it doesn't matter that much. I'm going to wait on the Void just because we don't need the damage upgrade out of it. And the other thing is, small rock, golden chest. The other thing is, we can still use Void to suck up an item, so we might as well try to take advantage of that. Joker, Ace of Hearts. If we don't like either of the two items here, we can actually suck them both up, so, you know, even better. Don't forget that Void is not just here to exist as, like, a value add to the nail. It has its own advantageous support as well. Don't roll. You got a nice placebo stuck to you. You're done. Never work in this town again. I probably want those. Very dicey to do that, but oh, we can only take one of the two items. I took the wrong one. That is actually just idiocy. That's like some anti-birth leftover, you know, brain corrupt memory stuff that I need to overwrite. Why did I take that one first? Well, I was like, I could use the Spirit Hearts, but I wanted Mr. Dolly because it gave us HP and, you know, the Thiers up with it, but instead of internalizing them, we could only pick up one. For some reason, I was like, yeah, we'll just get them both. Either way, now we can definitely use that, and we're still actually in a very good spot as far as HP goes, which is lucky for me, to be honest. Don't think we want that Eternal Heart. Now, we did do the Void floor last time. I don't think I'm going to do it this time, unless we get the teleporter after the blue baby fight, which is what happened last time. So, I'm not going to prioritize the Hush fight. If it seems like it's appropriate, we'll do it. Is that worth losing an Empress card for a single bomb? Really got to think about that one. Mostly because the answer is no, and I've got to find a good way to get myself out of that. We're going to the library. One reason is great room to suck up. Another reason is potentially bookworm transformation. So we could actually, this library could be extremely good for us with Void. I wasn't even thinking about the suck potential until just now. Extremely bad damage. That's okay. Alright, so don't suck it yet. It's not actually that good, but Joker, Lovers. Joker is actually great for us. You know what? It's not even worth sucking that. Why do we care about how to jump? We're not going to use it to dodge. We might as well get the damage bonus. Sometimes I think I get a... Well, first off, sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. No, but sometimes I feel like you get too attached to the idea of the suck, and then you decide, you know, hey, we gotta suck up this, we gotta suck up that. All of a sudden, you got, you know, Mr. Boom Remote Detonator. The run's starting to get a little tricky. Gotta go all the way back here. I tried to pick up that nickel. Let the record show. We're gonna use the Joker card on the Cathedral. Unless we choose to fight Hush, in which case we might use it there. We should probably stop using keys. In fact, even if our HP and damage were better, and they're not bad, but let's just let's just assume that they were better. We probably still wouldn't do Hush just because we're light on keys. So, you know, we stand to gain very little relative to cost. We did get rid of the, you know, open chest for free trinket in order to take fish head, whatever, fish tail, whatever that does. But, you know, I made my bed. Now it's time to lie in it. Let's fight the boss. We even got a tinted rock popped there. Might as well pop this right away. I know there's a Joker, or sorry, I know there's a deal with the devil approaching. That's okay. I remain unconcerned. Give me one Guppy item, and then we can complete the Guppy dream on the next floor. How are you not dead yet? Yeah, Brimstone will do. Brimstone will do. It actually lowered our rate of fire to take Brimstone, which is a new level, I think. Beautiful. Oh, the dice room. I owe it to you, my constituents, to check out this dice room. How does chocolate milk Brimstone work? I don't think it's one of those that destroys Brimstone, which is nice to to here/no. Dude, excuse me? Multi-dimensional baby, get over here. You're amplifying my damage to an extreme degree. Also, the deodorant that I use on a regular basis. I don't use degree, actually. I'm trying to think. I bought, like, the last time we went to Costco, 15 years ago, I bought a 960 pack of Old Spice deodorant, and that has lasted me from now, or from when I bought it until what I assume is going to be the heat death of the universe. So, not the best whistle. Let's try that again. Slightly better. Very annoying, I'm sure, on, like, in an audio form. I'm not using the Joker card to teleport out of here, even though it's a sensible play. The reasoning is, I want to, I mean, first off, open all these, and secondly, I want to have the suck available for when we go to the deal with the devil. We don't really want a suck IV bag. Although, you know what? I do like, wow, okay. Check this out. Does it take one full heart every time I do this? Yes. It's beautiful, but also terrible. Kind of like Prometheus. So we can't do this as much. No, we can't even do it after we get invincible once. It won't even be good. So, all right, that's an exquisite and also horrible item concoction there. So I love it, but sadly, it's not the right call. Oh, come on. Beautiful. All right, double key room. 2 room. Rerolls all consumables on the ground. Get a lover's card. Oh, incredible. Let me clear my calendar. Oh, Sally, can you cancel my 3 o'clock? The game's gonna give me a lover's card. Ooh, should I get dressed up? No, Sally! That's ridiculous. It's an inanimate object in a video game. I'm being facetious. You're not even a real person. I'm not? But I've lived an autonomous life. That's what you think, Sally. Actually, you're a product. The imagination of a 28-year-old boy in a permanent state of arrested development, and I'm not talking about the critically acclaimed TV show. Guppy's paw. We're gonna take Little Brim. We're not gonna take Guppy's paw. If there were 2 Guppy items, it would be a very different story. With 1 Guppy item, it just doesn't make sense. Especially with no red hearts. It just doesn't make sense. Little Brim is a beautiful choice because it basically is just going to add in a bunch of damage on top of the damage we're already doing. In fact, it actually charges faster than our own Brimstone shot. So anytime we shoot our Brimstone laser, we're going to be shooting Little Brim as well. I'm holding off on, and this is debatably good or awful, but I'm holding off on the nail charge until this room. Figured we might as well go for the damage bonus on the enemy most likely to annoy the shit out of us. Second phase, usually the worst. Got a God's Flesh fruitcake shot there. Did he just disappear off the face of the planet? He did. Okay, now he's back. Alright. Ideally, get these guys lined up. We're probably not going to be able to get much value out of Mysterious Multidimensional Baby. Gimpy, though, thankfully paid out for us there, and I appreciate that greatly. Midas Touch, we do not have. We had Midas Touch on the last run. That's why I should not have tried to run into that enemy. That was the last run. For sure, when we tried to kill Ragman, that was Midas Touch. Alright, we've only got 2 keys. That's enough to open exactly 2 chests if my math is correct. And we chose poorly. Bobby Bomb and Bum Friend. Well, if only we had BFF, so Bum Friend could be twice as large while accomplishing exactly the same amount of nothing. Would be good for Little Brim, though, so my belly aching kind of falls apart. Either way, we want more keys. Even beyond, like, the fact that we could use more items to begin with. You know, part of the soul of the run that goes to the chest is getting as many items as possible. So we're going to be looking for those in the future here. You know what? I don't want HP. So kill this guy. And maybe give me a chance. That was bad. We got the soul, though. Okay, so that is HP. was gonna say, give me a chance of getting another virus syringe. I don't know if that actually does anything for us, but... maybe... no, we already got Spun, so what do we care? We should note, we're probably going to take some damage. We've already taken a little bit of damage on this floor. If we get hit, run into enemies, especially weak enemies, and try to get them poisoned so the virus starts to, like, pay dividends for you. As this is a dead end with easy enemies, I'm not going to use the nail charge. This guy, I can't tell if he's blue. If he is, though, Spirit Heart for us. We're going to use the nail on a room that's a little bit more annoying, I suppose. We probably have to do that big room at some point, so let's just do it right now. Mom's Contact, beautiful item. It will, I'm assuming its effect is actually going to be overrun by whatever the fruitcake shot is, but if that means if there's no, like if the fruitcake shot doesn't have a status effect, it should have a pretty good chance to have Mom's Contact. And the soul is doing some great work right now. Pushing these annoying enemies away. Okay, another chest. That means at least we don't have to walk back all that way. And this is important for us because it gives me a chance to absolve myself of my earlier death against Ragman. Death of a Ragman, of course, my favorite Arthur Miller play. And if it's not yours, you can just fuck right off, you sycophant. I don't know anything about theater, if I'm being honest. I've seen like 8 plays in my whole life, probably. I have been to the ballet once. I've been to the opera once. Ballet gets a thumbs up as far as I'm concerned. The opera could take it or leave it. Don't ever step on me, man. I only let you do it because I knew I was getting Spirit Heart out of it. What opera did you see? I don't remember. It was one bunch. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was written 500 years ago. It was like a bunch of nuns, and then like an evil dude comes to power. And the nuns are like, we don't like this guy. And then the evil dude is like, all right, I'll give you a chance. And then he chops their heads off. That's the climax of the opera is like a guillotine coming down. It's a piece of work. It's a piece of work. I'm not insulting it. Maybe I just wasn't in the right headspace. Void, of course. And stars. I mean, I really want to suck up Crystal Ball because we are basically at the boss fight. So I'm going to save the nails damage bonus just to make our fight against Blue Baby. Wow, that was bad. Just to make our fight against Blue Baby a little simpler. Please don't make me do the void fight on this one. If we're only killing Blue Baby, we're going to be absolutely like 3,000% fine. If we have to kill Blue Baby and then every other boss in the game, including Delirium, we'll probably still be fine. Dogtooth. It's a damage upgrade. A very, very small damage upgrade, but still. We'll probably still be fine, but I'd rather not have any chance to die, which is what's looking to happen right here. Okay, I mean, I really shouldn't have wasted as many keys as I wasted, apparently. And if this is how this run goes down, it will have been fine. There were some times where I was like, this run is hell. Mostly when we were having to kill enemies, or at least feeling like we were having to kill enemies, by exclusively using Best Bud, Sworn Protector. That was like a time in my life I'd prefer to forget. But our present existence, not that bad. They didn't make me do it. Thank you, Isaac, for having mercy. I'm gonna go get some rest. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.